friends. We are being invited into another sort of cloudy sunrise here. So we'll just have to do our best to look for the little bits of bright light. But today, what's been on my heart and mind is this idea of let go and let God. And because people say it like it's easy, you know, just trust, just have more faith, you know, just give it to God. And as if that's going to be a magic cure that just makes everything better. And it is and it isn't. Maybe I should say that. It's certainly not magic, I don't think, a magic cure, where we can just sort of drop something and then feel fine. Because the thing is, the world has taught us over and over and over again that our outcomes are based on our effort. That if we just work hard enough, do enough, if we are enough, then... Woohoo! Here comes the water, sorry. So that's fun and exciting. But yeah, so that our productivity equals our worth. That maybe how well we plan where we sit on the beach decides if we get wet. So I guess there's some truth in it. But for me, you know, sort of the neural pathways of, you know, do more, work harder, that it all depends on me, you know. My abilities determine my outcomes, which is kind of a scary thought. But I think it's more an invitation to trust in a different way. Do what we can and let go of the rest. And that's not easy, and it doesn't magically make everything better. It doesn't magically make you feel better. It's not just like, you know, a tool you can set down and then forget about. It's more like a practice. It's like, and it's not something you can give up on easily, right? Like you have to keep turning it over. You have to keep letting stuff go and trusting, and then letting it, the anxiety pick up and swirl around you a little bit and go, okay, I'm going to set this aside for now because there's nothing to be done. And in that setting aside, that's an act of faith and trust. I think the world tells us to keep pushing at a problem until it's solved, and that's a message I got, you know. Keep working, keep trying, keep going. If you haven't solved the problem, keep working on the problem. And I don't think that's the way... I don't think that's the way Jesus did things. I don't think that's sort of a trusting and faithful way, you know. And I don't think we get to do the trusting and faithful thing perfectly either, right? Like I think, you know, you let go of something for a little while, and then you probably pick it back up, poke at it, prod at it, and maybe you can let it go for a little while again. But in that letting go, I think that's the space of trust and faith. Not that we completely forget about it, not that we feel all better. Faith is not a magic, you know, pill that numbs us or makes it all okay. Instead, it's a practice, you know, and it's something we have to continue to work at. If I got up today and said, I'm going to run a marathon, and then failed, because I would, you know, I could draw the conclusion that marathons are impossible. Or I could work at it until I got strong enough to do it. So I think that's how I want to approach my faith and letting go and trusting, because the reality is I'm not powerful enough to manage all that the life and the world throws at me. So I want to work on this piece. Morning. So we're getting a little bit of a sunrise. And I think I'll take the next few minutes to let go of the things that are worrying me. Trust them maybe in little bits and bites. to my higher power, to my God, and instead nurture some peace and hopefulness and serenity for a little bit. And I pray that same hope for you, and we'll leave you with a few minutes of the sunrise, and a prayer that today you will find little moments of faith and trust where you can let go of whatever it is that's plaguing you, even if just for a little while. And then maybe it gets easier. Maybe we build to a space where we can let go of it for good. We'll keep hoping for that. Grace and peace, friends.